Dear members of the SESAR family and dear attendants of this year's SESAR Innovation Days. My name is Rosalinde van der Vlies and I'm the director of the Clean Planet Directorate in DG Research and Innovation, a directorate that is responsible for the research and innovation in the areas of energy, transport and climate change in Horizon Europe. I'm very sorry that I cannot be physically with you today in Budapest, but I'm honored to greet you virtually at this year's SESAR Innovation Days. Having already started in 2011, this is already the 12th time that this event takes place, and I'm very happy that at least you have the opportunity to meet in person again. The physical presence helps indeed to establish or re-establish networks and reconnect with each other after so many months of dry virtual exchanges. The SESAR Innovation Days are our main vehicle to share progress and disseminate exploratory research results in the field of air traffic management. These Innovation Days focus mainly on exploratory research, but are also showcasing results from industrial research demonstrations. In this respect, the link between basic research and innovation, together with the connections between academia and research centers with industrial partners, is extraordinarily important for us. The big ambition of the European Union, laid down in the European Green Deal and more recently the REPowerEU, is to become the first climate-neutral continent by 2050. The targets set in the Fit for 55 package are to be reached before 2030 and are pressing us to make sure that all the EU funding for research and innovation in aviation is efficiently spent to contribute to this goal. There's no time to waste. In addition, with the current Ukrainian crisis and the increasing needs to become independent from imports of fossil fuels, the European Green Deal gained even more momentum. In that respect, the work that you are doing is an essential part of our overall aviation strategy. It is therefore extremely important that we make sure that we are putting the right investments in research and innovation. These investments, starting from exploratory research and innovation, will have to feed into the deployment pipeline, so that the new solutions will also become commercially available on the market, in time for contributing to a digital, green and circular transformation of the EU aviation industry. Please be reassured that you are not alone in this endeavour. Your valuable work is complemented by other Horizon Europe partnerships in the aviation sector, such as clean aviation and relevant EU initiatives and a revised supportive legislative environment. Let me highlight a few of them. First, for new fuels, we are on our way to climate neutrality, as this is part of the Fit for 55 package. We will be increasing the share of sustainable aviation fuels over the next years and decades. Over the last working programme, Horizon 2020, my directorate funded more than 100 projects in the field of renewable fuels. A lot of the scientific work was taken up by the industry and demonstrated at large scale. We continued our research commitment in the ongoing Horizon Europe programme, and together with our industrial partners, we are now pushing towards a European renewable fuel economy. A significant contribution to this goal will be made by the Renewable and Low-Carbon Fuel Value Chain Industrial Alliance, launched a few months ago, that will boost the production and the supply of renewable and low-carbon fuels. Secondly, in the area of innovative aircraft technology, complementing the work already done in SESAR 3GU for the transformation of the EU aviation industry, together with our Clean Aviation Partnership, we are working together with industry to deliver the next generation aircraft technologies that will increase the efficiency of today's aircraft by up to 30% and to fly on 100% SAF. In addition, we will demonstrate hybrid and hydrogen-powered flight in the regional and short-medium-range aircraft market. This paradigm shift affects the whole aviation ecosystem, and we team up in the aviation sector to address the related challenges through the Alliance for Zero-Emission Aviation, which was launched mid-November. Thirdly, on market-based measures, our well-established EU emission trading system will contribute to the achievement of the greenhouse gas emissions target of the EU. Moreover, the EU ETS serves as a role model for emission trading in many parts of the world, and as you may know, has been extended to other transport modes, for example, the waterborne. SESAR 3 joint undertaking, as well as other partnerships in Horizon Europe, are now fully set up. Members of the governance bodies have been selected and appointed and started operations. The first calls have been launched during this year, and soon the first projects will kick off operations. This is really a great achievement, if only we consider that the SESAR 3 joint undertaking, as well as other joint undertakings, have not even yet celebrated their first year of implementation. So it's very clear that now we need to move full speed into the implementation and deployment in order to achieve the expected impacts by 2030. In this respect, let me mention two key words of our joint future work. The first is collaboration, which will allow the exploitation of all types of synergies between Horizon Europe partnerships, between EU programs, as well as with national and regional activities. The second key word is openness, which will allow the inclusion of all stakeholders, for example, academia, research centers and industry, including the ones non-traditionally related to specific areas of aviation, for example, from the areas of digital, hydrogen, electrification and space, but also manufacturing and innovative materials. More concretely for the future, we indeed wish that SESAR 3 projects could continue to work with other Horizon Europe partnerships and missions, in particular with the Clean Aviation Joint Undertaking and the Cities Mission for Synergetic Actions. Aviation, with its reputation of being a high-tech industry and with its high standards, has shown the example to be at the forefront of innovations of the European Union. I'm fully convinced that Europe will pave the way towards an efficient, safe and green digital transportation system. Your pioneering work is and will be valuable and irreplaceable part of this mission. Let me wish you a productive and inspiring event, the expansion of our collaborative network and fruitful discussions in the next days, and hopefully this will all contribute to come up with even more bright ideas that will contribute to our common vision for Europe. Greetings from Brussels and many happy landings.